Hello, a little later than normal today, but I'm here. And what I want to talk about, or what I want to do, is just some pain relief movement for forearms. So I've been having some trouble recently, and I'll tell you about it in a minute. I'm Ellie. I help people get out of pain. I help people take charge of their health and wellness. And actually, I am my own client. I work on my body so that I can be the best person I can possibly be in 5 years from now. So, fascia in our hands. Actually, I'm running a workshop. I'm running a workshop on movement, and it's a mindful movement. And let's see, it's next Thursday or Saturday. And I am going to put a link in my bio for that workshop if you are interested. And so take a look at that. It's going to be fun. Anyway, so I like this stool. It's fairly sturdy, but it's got this cushion on the top. It's not soft like a couch cushion, but it has enough padding that I don't have to add padding. If I had a wood chair, then I would add padding. Actually, let me see if I can find something. Something like this. So this is part of a camping mat that I cut up into pieces. So I would use one the length of my forearm, not this small one, but I would use something like that. You can also put a hole in it so that you can put your elbow, the elbowbone, right in there in case you are on a wooden chair and or a table even, and your bone is sticking into the wood, because that can be painful. So my trouble, I think I have a little bit of tendonitis in my elbow, and I think it's from shoveling. So I've been doing small movements. I'm not digging in there, but I'm working on the fascia. And when I work on the fascia, sometimes I just grab my forearm and then I slowly move my arm around. But I'm not sliding it through my hand. I'm gripping and then I'm turning. And then I turn the other way. And I don't feel anything doing that, so I'm going to get a little closer, and there I feel it. So it's actually where I feel it most is on this upper forearm part. So if you have issues in your hands, your elbows, or even your shoulders for that matter, this is a good thing to do. What you'll do is place your forearm on the stool or table that you're on, and you want it so that your hand can come over the side like that. You don't want it, well, you could put it here, but it'll be more powerful if it's down there. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to look for a spot in that forearm that feels tender. And it's sort of in this direction here. So I'm going to put my other arm on that, and then I'm going to lean in. When I lean in, I'm not pushing my shoulder up like this. I don't want to compromise another body part to work on a body part. So find what's comfortable and that you can actually feel sort of calm and just sort of sink in there. And when you sink in there, you're finding a spot that can be a little bit intense. So I do have a spot there. And I'm not going to keep going with the amount of weight I'm putting in. I'm just going to stay there. And then I'm going to slowly move my hand. And I'm going to start with moving all the fingers. Oh, that one. You can tell, I can tell underneath my top arm, I can feel the tissue and the muscle pulsing right there. But I also feel a tenseness or a tightness, pain even, in my middle finger. Maybe I'm not using my middle finger enough. So I'm moving, and I'm moving slowly. I'm moving like taffy, like pulling taffy. And now I'm going to dip my hand down and then keep it and bring it up. I'm not staying in one spot. I'm slowly moving and just finding where that pain is, really. And I do that for, I did it a little longer than I normally would, so 20 seconds. That's that front part. You can see there's a little bit of blood rush in there. It's turning, I don't know if you can see that, it's turned all red. That'll be helpful for both my wrist and thumb and my elbow. Now I'm going to try the other side and see what's on the other side of the top part of my forearm. Same thing. Hand can dip down below that stool, and I'm going to find a spot. It's a lot easier to find a spot on this side of your forearm. These muscles and this area tend to have more spots, more points, more pain. And so I can start with just moving the fingers. If I do this regularly, then there's less pain and less stiffness. So right now, moving my fingers feels a little tight in there. But I'm not going to give up. I'm just going to keep going. And then I'm going to straighten my hand up like that, and then I'm bringing it back down. And then up again. I can make a fist and roll it a little bit. All right, there's a good spot. When I find a good spot with where my hand is moving, I'll pulse it just a little bit. This top arm is really just resting. I don't have my shoulder up in my ears, and the hand is relaxed while this hand moves. So that's something you can do if you have pain in your arm at all. And I think I'm going to stop there. It's a quick one today. I hope it's useful for you, and I hope you take a look at the comment section to see about what the workshop is about. Maybe you'd like to join. Have a great rest of your day.